Okay, excuse me looking like a literal she-wolf. I am about to take a shower and wash my hair. But I like this wouldn't leave my mind until I sat down and like actually made this video. And I'm gonna try to get through it and like rush through it because I might cry. I've been watching videos about Artemis 2, right? All the commentary and all of that. And one, someone said something about I don't even know what they said. Okay, I can't even remember. My entire point is what just set me off here in the mind is that I always talk about this in the grand scheme of things, like in the cosmic timeline, we're but a blip. We're so insignificant. We literally we don't matter. We don't contribute like literally anything to the universe, like at all, except just existing here. And kind of hearing what the astronauts had to say about going around the moon, being behind the moon, seeing the moon, and also seeing Earth and seeing Earth just like floating and just blackness, darkness surrounding it. One, it is so important to understand, like, it is so important to have the perspective of, do what you want, but you know what I mean? To have the perspective of we are so insignificant because yes, we can get so bogged down with like what is happening here on this earth and all this kind of stuff. But like, just stop and think for a second. We are on a floating rock in space. Like, that's not woo woo. That's not like putting lights in anything. We are quite literally here in this moment on a floating rock in space. There's nothing surrounding us. There's like we're just here. It's just vibes. And because of that, that is also why we are actually, like, your life, my life, everyone's life here is actually so important and so significant. And it is just such a profound thing that we exist here in this moment, in this time, in this place. Because all the things that had to align for us to like, for life to be created on Earth, for Earth to even be a thing, for this solar system to be a thing, right? Our Milky Way constellation. You know what I mean? Like, also, I saw what spurred this was a guy was talking about kind of like what is beyond the universe. And how he saw a video of a scientist talking about how the universe is expanding. And he was like, well, like, are there other galaxies like beyond the universe? And I was like, my love, there are 2 trillion galaxies. 2 trillion. 2x 10 to the 12th, I think. Shit. Galaxies within our universe, within our observable universe. Like, that is from what we've been able to gather, the mathematical calculations that we've like been able, like, also on mathematical calculations, I also saw a video of someone kind of like speculating like what was the point of this and all this kind of stuff. And one, I just want to say those 4 astronauts could have gone to just doodle bop around the moon for shits and gigs. And I like take all of my tax dollars, please, for space exploration, to be able to see the moon. Are you serious? That is my mom. That is my goddess. Like, please. But also, let's take, the human mind is so beautiful beyond measure. I would assume thousands of people who came together to make both Artemis 1 and Artemis 2 happen, and Artemis 3 in the future. Do you understand that Artemis 1, when coming down into Earth's atmosphere, or maybe this was a simulation or something, I don't know, but they talk about this. It caught fire, which obviously when you come into like the atmosphere, it catches fire or whatever, but in a way that was sort of burning away, like I think panels or something, and really kind of destroyed or like severely damaged the rocket craft thing. So to mitigate that, they had to adjust their calculations on how and like the way that they were going to enter space. Like, I mean, it's re-enter into Earth's atmosphere. I don't think we understand the amount of factors that go into that, like calculating that, taking that risk and all of that. Like, our minds are so brilliant. And to think that also, because someone, the video that spread this, someone put this in the comments, to think that humans are the ones who created rockets to go into space. Our brains are so beautiful, so powerful. Like, we are so like exponentially like powerful. And I don't know. I just think that is why life is just so twofold for me. Like, everything exists like within duality. Like, none of this is freaking serious. Like, none of this matters. That we're just here to vibe, to experience. And that's why we have to take the pressure off of so many things. But also, like, everything is that deep because we're here for a reason. We're here for a reason. Also, I think that it's beyond hubris to think that out of 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe, there is not life elsewhere. Yes, the conditions are perfect and all of that, and it is so magnificent and wonderful. But if the universe created us, you think that like other galaxies within the universe haven't done that? I don't even other galaxies within the Milky Way constellation, like, just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean that it's not true. It doesn't mean that it's not real. Unicorn card from the Animal Spirits deck. Do you know what I mean? Like, nothing gets me going like talking about space, talking about the universe, because it just like, all it takes is zooming out to look at the like bigger picture of things to just put so much into perspective. It's like standing in front of the ocean and just realizing just how small you are and just how immense other things are. And there is a beauty to that, right? Like, it takes some of the weight off. Like, I am but just a speck. You know what I mean? Like, in the cosmic timeline, in the grand scheme of like Earth and this and that, like, I am just a single human. A single little granule. You know what I mean? But also, like, this one little granule has such a life, has lived such a life, and will continue to live such a life. It will continue to contribute to society, just as we all will, one way or another. So your life is meaningful. Your life has meaning. I don't know. Maybe this comes across someone who's like struggling or something. Or I don't freaking know. Maybe you look at me like I'm crazy. Who knows? But just like, if you take nothing else from this video, just like, oh, and this actually might make you cry, so I'm going to end it here. Your life has meaning, okay? Like, your life has meaning. You're not here for no reason. And that meaning doesn't have to be you are the next like Einstein, you cure cancer, anything like that. Your meaning could just be that you woke up this morning, you took a walk, you picked some flowers, you washed your behind. Who knows? It's meaningful and it's worthy. I love you so much. I'm gonna go cry now. Have a wonderful day.